What's going on, YouTube? This is Chris Safety Liner C2. So tonight I want to show you guys a lineup of buses that I'll be running in this week's routes. So yes, I will be driving all these buses in routes. But so tonight I'm gonna go through each one of the buses and share with you guys each one of them. So first up, we got a 2022 ICCE from Brevard District Schools in Brevard County, Florida. And yes, it's Florida spec without yellow rims. But all these buses do have white roofs, but some of them are spec differently. But so this is bus 174. She's powered by a Cummins ISB 6.7. She's 72 passenger with black door frames. And you've got full-size cross views on this bus and LED except your headlights, but yellow grille. So, and then those who are wondering about CEs, that's the new IC logo currently, where the C sticks over the I. It's a new Navistar logo, basically. But so I'll get you guys an interior look at. So we got blue seats, gray floor, and gray interior. There's your roof hatches and the back E-door. And here are your standard, there's your standard CE switches. You guys know what a CE is. They're pretty standard. But there's an Allison 2500 series in this bus. So, on the other side, you've got dual stop sign. And this bus does have warning light covers, which is not a normal thing for Florida specs. It's something they don't have. But yeah, like I said, it's Florida spec without yellow rims. It's gray rims. But the next bus here, we've got a 2022 Thomas Safety Liner C2. And it's 77 passenger. It's also Florida spec, but does have yellow rims. Now, you guys might be familiar with this bus. You might have seen it before. It's because I've done a video on it before. The only difference is this is an updated version because you've got the chrome mirror brackets instead of the black ones, which I prefer these better than the black because the best thing about it is that there's no rust. So she's powered by Cummins B6.7, but she's full LED except headlights, and you still have your gray grille. So 26689, you guys have seen this bus before. This is just an updated version of it. And you've got the battery door there and your extended skirt with the rivets, because that's what we do for Florida spec. But it's also registered to Brevard District Schools in Brevard County, Florida. But you guys have seen this bus before. Like I said, I've done a video on it before. Because it's basically the same. It's blue seats, black floor, and gray interior. And here's a look at your switches. Sorry about the beeping, but that's a normal Thomas beeping. But there's your switches. That's what we spec in Florida. Your door switches right there, and then there's your warning lights and your reds. This is a post-trip inspection switch, which we usually put over here. But here's your heater switches and your safety switches. It's also got an Allison 2500 series. But the one thing that's updated with this bus is you've got a horn. I love that horn because it sounds the same in the CE. Hang on, we're back in the C2. But it's the same as the CE. You guys will notice that's interesting. It's got the same horn. It's pretty cool. But like I said, it's 77 passenger. So on the back here, you've got full LED. Now here's one thing that's different is that your school bus sign is completely yellow. We normally don't have that. Like on the top of it, where above the clearance lights, those are usually black. But you've got the white lines there. So stop when red lights flash. That's That's normal. So, next bus we got is a 2017 Bluebird Vision. This is a 72 passenger bus. But in case if you guys are wondering the difference with the Bluebirds, see how this bus has the black bird on there? That lets you know it's a diesel powered bus. If it was blue, it would be gasoline. If it's green, it's propane. And if there's another green bird, but if the line's under the bird, then it's electric. But anyway, this is Florida spec with yellow rims. But the yellow rims on this bus are kind of interesting because they're painted yellow. Even the lug nuts and the hub is painted yellow instead of on the C2 they're black, like normal. But this C2 also has a 100-gallon tank I forgot to mention. Most of these buses are 100-gallon tanks. But anyway, so the one thing I don't care about this bus is hydraulic brakes. I'm not a fan of those. But I'm not a fan of these HD crossviews either. They're alright, but I like the full-size ones because you can see the whole front of the bus. But this bus is full incandescent on the front. So, this is a second-gen Vision, even though it has a third-gen. This is actually a third-gen Vision. Sorry, I didn't mean to say second-gen, but this is a third-gen because of that big logo. That's another change with the Vision. But you also have gray seats and gray floors and gray interior. I almost said gray, excuse me. But here's the switches on the Vision. It's nothing special, but this bus also has a Cummins ISB with the Allison 2500 series. It's a nice bus overall, but I'm not a fan of the hydraulic brakes. I prefer air brakes. But it's Riggs and Rods Community Unified School District. Alright, so the next bus we have is a 2013 Thomas Safety Liner HDX. This bus is full incandescent on the front, but LED turn signals. It's also Florida spec. This is basically the last Florida spec we have in this fleet. So, Seminole District Schools. And this is standard HDX stuff, except our HDXs don't normally have the Black Thomas logo there. Ours are usually normal. We also don't have, our old HDXs don't have the vents up there. But 61309 is your number. But Seminole District Schools, and I think this is a 78 passenger bus if I'm not mistaken. If you guys know, correct me on that. But I like how the HDX, it says safety liner there. I know they do that in real life. But like I said, there's full incandescent on the front. But on the back, you've got LED except your warning lights. Your clearance lights are incandescent as well. But everything else is LED. So, this bus is powered by a Cummins B6.7. So, it's also got gray floor, gray interior, gray seats. And here's your switches in the HDX. This is standard HDX stuff. And this bus has an Allison MD3060 because it's the push button. So, not too bad. I like it. It's a fun bus to drive too. The turning is pretty good on it. But anyway, so the next bus we have, it's a 2022 Thomas Safety Liner EFX. This bus also has HD crossviews, which I'm okay with these on the EFX. I'm okay with those. It's kind of weird how some states do that to the HDX though. Not a fan of HDXs with that. The EFXs are alright. But other than that, this is a very fun bus to drive. Once again, it's gray floor, gray interior, and gray seats. This is a 78 passenger bus. It could be 81. I could be wrong. Like I said, correct me on that if you guys know. But here are your switches on the EFX. This kind of makes me think it's a Maryland spec bus, which it might be, honestly. But see how your warning lights are over here, but your door switch is actually on the left on this bus. That reminds me of Maryland Spec, because that's what they do. This bus does also have power folding mirrors. It's just not on this mod. But you got a Thomas EFX standard interior. But she's got a Cummins B6.7. Southwood Community School District. Number 2091. So, it's an interesting number. So here we got another HDX. And I'm going to do a little rant on this bus, because there's one thing about it that I completely hate. But first, before we get to that, we'll get to that momentarily, but you guys see how it says Craig County School District, right? Well, CCSD is a Nevada spec district, and this is Nevada spec HDX. But instead of saying Clark County, it's Craig County School District. It's basically a made-up version of Clark County. But that's CCSD. So, bus is 220918. I'll get you a full look into it, and then we'll take a look at something on the back. But this bus has blue seats and gray interior. I like the blue seats in it. It's like a nicer thing for Thomas's. But here are your switches on the back here. It's basically the same as the other one. You've got a MD3060, and your air brake is under the steering wheel, which I'm personally not a fan of that, really. I wish it was kind of a little bit more outwards. That would be nice. But everything is pretty much the same in this bus than the other one. But if we come around to the back, there's something on this bus I completely hate it. Like, it looks stupid as heck. Look at this. You've got red reverse lights. Like, really? That doesn't look right at all to you guys, does it? What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. That just looks stupid as heck. I hate that. Like, but I'll even throw the reverse lights on there. Just look how stupid it is. Look how stupid. Like, the lights come on white normally, but you have red lenses. Like, really? But I like you have the squarish rear window, but that does not look right at all, man. I know that's a thing that Nevada does, but I hate it. I really do. Because we come up to this other HDX here. It makes more sense to have those white. Like, come on now. Come on, Nevada. But what do you guys think of that? Like, seriously. I hate that. It looks stupid. But anyway, enough of that bus. So, here we got a 2021 ICCE. It's 71 passenger with the handy. It's a handy bus. But she's full incandescent on the front though. But this bus is one of them that does not have like a full size, I mean to say. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying at this point, but anyway, so this bus has rear stop sign with the handy, which is interesting. But it says Community Unit School District, white roof and the AC vent on the top. And this is another new CE with the new IC logo. But we come around to the back. Everything's LED back here. But here's one thing I don't understand about CEs. Like, what do you guys think of square bulbs on CEs? To me, I think CEs are better with the round ones. Those look the square ones look better on a C2. What do you guys think? Let me know. Other than that, it's a nice bus to drive. I'm just not a fan of square bulbs on CEs. To me, the square bulbs fit better for a more boxy bus. Like the C2. Because our old C2s used to have those. But anyway, speaking of C2, so here we've got a 2022 with the chrome mirror brackets. It's the same one as the Florida one up there. Except this is actually a 68 passenger bus. It's a little bit shorter. The bus says 77, it's the number. But one thing I don't like about this bus compared to the other one is that there's no battery listing on there, and that's where the battery is. Like, I'm not a fan of that, but Huntsville City Schools. You know this is a made-up company, but the City Schools reminds me of Ohio. Even though there's no stop on the back like Ohio specs. But everything is LED, and you've got warning light covers. And this bus is not a 77, but it's got a 100-gallon tank. Still a nice bus overall. But here's your wheelchair lift on the CE, by the way. But yeah, so all these buses are pretty nice to drive. But I just really don't understand this. I really don't. Like, it literally makes more sense to have the white lenses on reverse lights. Why would you put red lenses on reverse lights? That looks so dumb. So stupid. But everything is LED on the back of this bus, though. That just doesn't look right at all. It really doesn't. Other than that, everything's fine on the bus. But, so I'm going to get you guys some driving content. I'm going to take all these buses back to the garage. Like I said, I'm going to be driving these buses in routes throughout the week. But I'm going to be doing routes by order. I don't know if I mentioned already, but I do have 8 buses here because I'm going to be running 2 buses for the same route. Well, what I mean is that I'm going to do 2 different routes with 2 different buses on the same day. So that's going to be a little more fun to do. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Sorry for my little rant earlier, but I don't like red reverse lights out. I really don't understand that. I don't understand. I mean, red turning signals doesn't look as right either, but the fact that they're on reverse lights, it just doesn't look right to me at all. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching, but the video's not over yet because I'm going to take the buses back to the garage. So, I have something I want to talk to you guys about a little later after I get all the buses parked up, but hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm going to turn off now, but hope you guys enjoy my driving. But thank you so much for watching. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this long driving video. But I just want a friendly reminder. None of these buses are mine. I do not own the rights to these buses, but I'll put a link in the description for you guys when I get it uploaded. But I just want to say I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys excited for the routes. If you guys are looking at joining routes with me, send a message to my email at roop.chrisleesburg49@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description if you guys want to hop on join on some routes. I'll talk about putting this on a server if you want to help me do some routes. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. And like I said, I do not own the rights to these buses. I'm just showing them off for school bus content. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and however you prefer to get a hold of me. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you're excited for routes. Like, watch out for that. Stay tuned. It's going to be a very exciting week to drive these buses for routes. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys, and thank you so much for watching.